More books. Those are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other boxes that I pulled out of my storage unit. So take another gander. Not as many as other time, 4 boxes less, but these are all for scanning. Barcodes, ISBNs, and these actually have barcodes or ISBNs as well, so good amount. And this one doesn't have as much sci-fi. It's got some mass market fantasy sci-fi type stuff, but not a ton. Now I can't find any, of course. Oh, well. Oh, here's one. Perry Rodin. Rodon. There's another one. And I found C.S. Lewis, The Chronicles of Narnia. These are the old ones. When you find those, you can get, if you have all 7 of them, you can, especially if it's in the box, you can get $20+ plus shipping. So those are pretty consistent. I've sold those a few times. They sell pretty quick. So anyway, so that's from there. But this video is about what I found from those 12 boxes of books that are good for eBay. So unfortunately, my lister came today. Well, fortunately, it's good overall, but for the video, it's not good because I can't share with you all of them. But she took 2 boxes. These are boxes like this, cut in half. 2 of those full of books. I counted them plus what I have here, a few I'm going to share, and it was just over 60 books that I'm going to put up on eBay. I believe all of them except one set are individual books. So 61, 62 books around there. So it was nice. And a good amount of them were higher, like $20 to $40 range. I try with these books to stay above $15. And really try hard to get to 20. But for the eBay stuff, because I'm having a lister list them. I'm paying her $1.50 per listing versus paying her hourly. The more she does, the more she gets paid, the more I get listed. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. It's been doing well. So I've got to have enough profit in there. If I'm selling a book for $10 on eBay, I'll still make, if it's free shipping, depends on the size, of course. If it's less than a pound, I'll still make about, oh, geez, I'm blanking. I think it was like $6. Anyway, I'm not going to hold myself to that, but there's got to be enough in there, wiggle room for me to make profit after paying her to list them. So, so that's what I'm doing. So over 60 books for eBay, and I think I had, what, a dozen for Amazon? So it's about 70 something books out of 12 bankers boxes filled with books. So you figure, it depends, right? Normal size book, anywhere between 20 to 35-ish per box. So you figure, I don't know, 300 plus books maybe. And I got about over 70, 75. So that's not bad. There's probably more books than that because there's a lot of mass market paperbacks, but it was a good amount that I'm going to actually be able to put up on eBay and then some on Amazon. And then here, all of this, a lot of this here was, not all of it, but probably more than half of it was from that haul as well. Yeah, a good amount of that, about half. And I put some others up on shelves here and there that I'm going to try to fit into my next sale, and if not, I'll just put it aside for the next one if I can't fit it. So I wanted to share a couple of really nice finds in here. One of them, I'm not exactly sure if it is that nice, but I can't find any other copies of this book or of this particular version of this book. It's called The Wandering Jew, I believe. Yeah, by Eugene Sue. And I found one that is really old, and it's so old it doesn't even have it doesn't even have date in there. I'll show you. So it's pretty old. It's probably like 1910 10s or 20s, although it's possible it could be even older. And I don't know, because I can't find any other copies on eBay of that same one. I found other ones that are old, from the 1920s, 1910s, that kind of thing. I believe the book is from 1844, so it is possible that that's from the 1800s. I'm pricing it. I already took photos. Actually, I already listed it. I listed that myself. It's falling apart, the spine. I gotta be careful. But I listed it for, I think, $69 or $79.99 plus shipping, and I'm taking offers. So we'll see. A lot of this stuff is slower selling, so you got to wait it out. And well, I won't talk about that yet, but I was just going to say that sales in October have been slower than September on eBay for me, even though the number of items, my eBay inventory has grown. But I think it's just, I remember from Amazon that October was a little slower than September, and then it would pick up in November and, of course, December. So it's not a surprise that that's happening. But anyway, now there's 3 other books I want to share with you. First one here, I'll show you. It's called Space Relations by Donald Barr. A slightly gothic interplanetary tale. If you are a sci-fi person, you might know about this, but I am not, so I don't. But I did find out that this is actually the first printing, 1975. It says 1973 is when the copyright, but then it has first printing 1975, and apparently this is the valuable copy of it. It consistently sells on eBay for around $100, 100 even. A lot of copies have been sold at around $100, and right now the cheapest one is $150, I believe. So I'm going to price a little bit under that and take offers. And mine it is not pristine. I mean, the pages are great, but as you can see here, it's got some surface tearing along the spine there. And here, which I was very explicit about, took pictures of, and also mentioned in the condition notes so that people know what they're getting. As far as the pages, it's in great shape. The binding's tight. There's no markings. No one put any underlining or writing on the book, pages or margins or anything. So for a book from 1975, which puts it at about 45 years old, it's a pretty good shape. So whoever had it, and if whoever owned it before, or many people owned it, probably not a lot of people because it's in good shape. They probably just kept it on their shelf after they read it, didn't really mess around. I don't know how the damage to the spine, but that one's great. So I have it listed for $150. I'd be more than happy to take a $100 offer on it. So if you're interested, make the offer. It does sell for that. Check it out yourself on eBay. So that was an awesome find. And then this one also was an awesome find. And I'll show you. The Conan Sword book. Yes, that Conan. Decamp. Here. And the cool thing is that this one, the dust jacket is in what's called a Mylar cover. So it's being protected with this transparent plastic cover, which is called a Mylar cover. So that is great when that happens for a hardcover book. And then typically the actual cover is in great shape, which this one is too. Just has a little bit of a nick on the top there, but that's it. Now the cool thing about this is not only is it a first edition, although it doesn't say first edition, but apparently it is. It's from 1969, but also, check it out. It's signed. It appears to be, it's definitely signed by Elsbrog de Camp, author, but it appears to be signed by somebody else. It might be the illustrator, George Sithers, I'm not sure. But as you can see, 1969. So this one's in great shape. Cool little find. And this one, so the interesting thing about this one is, without the signature, it actually goes for last 3 months, $40 to $50. And there's a lot of listings that are less than $100. like $40 to $100. However, one did sell for $135 plus shipping that had the author's signature in it. And that's the only, or there's no other ones that are signed currently on eBay. So I'm going to list it for 100. I think I'm listed for 135 plus shipping, taking offers. I'm glad to take $100 for it. You know, I'll be more than happy. But I'm the only one currently that has the signature on it. Now the other one that has some serious potential is this one, which is called, another hardcover, and it has a Mylar cover, although the dust jacket's a little bit worse for wear. You can see it through there. It's got all the little tears on the edge there. A Canticle for Leibowitz, a novel by Walter M. Miller Jr. Now this one is a first edition. It's not signed, so signed I'm sure it would be worth even more money. As you can tell, see it's got a little cut here to the dust jacket. This one's folded over a little bit. The book, though, is shiny. Look at that. It's nice. Bright, what is that? Kind of purple, I guess. This one is 1960. And here it says 1959. But a stated first edition. This little puppy, apparently, according to eBay and Abe Books, is worth a lot of money. There's two offers right now on eBay for $600. I'm blanking right now as to what it actually sold for. I'm drawing a blank whether or not I found one that sold. But anyway, I looked on Abe Books and I believe they were going for hundreds of dollars. Typically, Abe Books in general will have lower prices than eBay, and you can still sell it for those higher prices on eBay is what I found. But we'll see with this book. This is one of those that I will sit on. I've priced it at about $550, taking offers. You know, if someone comes along and offers me $300-400, I'll probably take it because I'd rather get that than have it sit around waiting for the $500. And I don't know, maybe I won't get those high of offers. If I get like a $100, $150 offer, I don't know if I'll take it just because the prices seem a little bit higher. But you start to get about $250, $300, then I'll seriously, definitely consider it. It's not in pristine, condition. The dust jacket, like I showed you, does have some edge wear or edge tears, but the pages are great, and the actual book, hardcover book, is in great condition. So it's a solid good, I would say. So yeah, those are the really great finds, the real potential there. I have sold a book on eBay that I took an offer on for $350. It sat for like over a year, maybe a year and a half. And I was happy to accept that offer. It was a sci-fi book. I sold another one for a good amount too, around that range. So I don't mind waiting for a while for this type of stuff. Sometimes they do take a while because it is so rare, and for these first editions, some of them there's just only a few floating around available for sale that, you got to take a decent offer when it comes in, unless it's just really too low. But anyway, so that was a good haul. As you can see, I lean more towards eBay just because that's what I'm finding. But I have to take off. I will make another video about something tomorrow. I'm not sure. But this was part 3 of the 12 boxes of books and what I found in there. So I found about 75 books between Amazon and eBay, and then a good amount from my local sale. There's some I had to toss. They were in really rough shape, or they were just obsolete books. And then some that I will be distributing to little free libraries. So it's great. That's kind of the process I'm going through. Also, just to share with you, I don't know if you remember, but I used to have this table right here set up over in that space, which is now empty. And it's going to be the future spot for more bookshelves. This will be my last, what I believe will be my last bookshelf haul, I guess. And the idea is I'm going to put another tall one here, one more here, like this kind of level, or even a little bit bigger, like those three over there. See what I find. And then two more big ones here. And then ideally, if I find a smaller one, kind of like this, I have the video games, I would put it here versus, because I was thinking to put a table here. But if I can have a shelving unit, that would be much better to be able to put more. I was thinking that might be where I put my audiobooks, because as of right now, the audiobooks are in this rolling cart situation. And they're all on top of each other, and there's not enough space. So anyway, and then it'll be blocked off here either by a bookshelf that I may or may not find, or a table if I don't find a bookshelf in time for my next sale. And then what I can do is, as you can see, I have this whole table that I put over the corner there of DVDs, and then this half of the table has DVDs as well. And there's even one little box here, and there's one on the floor. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes. All of those would probably fit on one large shelf. Might spill into one, or bookcase might spill into another bookcase, but I would be left with, the one for audiobooks, and then I could add more DVDs and ideally more video games if I come across them. Those are hard to find. So anyway, thought I'd let you know that. That's moving along. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, etc. Check out future videos, and as always, keep booking and stay safe.